All right. Let's make sure the live stream is live. I have not played a live streamed video game in a very long time. Let's pull this up. Coolio. Alright, so we are live. Let's change our thumbnail. Gonna let us? Maybe? Alright, let's see if I can hear myself. Hello, Preacher's Game, what is up? Alright, chat is here. I can hear myself. I can see the chat. Live. Let's get this started. Finally. Let's also see... I'm wondering why it won't let me update this, I wonder. But that is okay. Let's do a quick share. Thank God the Raidou glasses are here. Alright, we are here. Game is updated, installed on PS5. Quick little shout out / sucks to suck. PS4, you can transfer your data over from last gen to current gen. Switch 1 to Switch 2, that does not exist, which is big lame. No upgrade path from Switch 1 to Switch 2, even though if you buy the game on PS4, you get it on PS5 for free. And there's like no reason for that, so just makes Sega and Atlus look really, really greedy, which really sucks because everything I've heard of the Switch 2 version is that it is very, very good. Switch 1 version, rough, is possibly one of the most uneven frame rates I have ever seen from an Atlus game. Although, unlike like SMT5, where it can't handle 30, it's because it wobbles from 30 to 60. Carlos Hernandez, what is up, my dude? Please, if you do not mind, let me know how much money budgeting for a character in Zenless Zone Zero actually takes. Alright, I'm just sharing this to the usual spots, and then we are all good. Alright, so we have got normal settings, voice language. The Velvet Network wanted me to let them know what subtitle choices we got. Let me share this really quick, and then I can do that. Alright. Normal stuff. Auto. Art of Confinement. What's the choices? Oh, hold. Graphics. Oh, we actually have graphics options, which is weird, because I'm not gonna lie, I can't imagine that this doesn't hit 60 even in performance mode on base PS5. I feel like that's probably more of a PS4 option. But interesting that that's there. We'll test that out in a little bit. Oh, I forgot. It was on graphics, not performance. Alright, and then just buttons for everything. Strange. So we've got voice setting, but no language setting. This might be a PS5 thing, though. Hold on, let me check something real quick. No! It's not a PS5 thing. I don't know how you're supposed to access this. Pingle Fingle! What's going on, my dude? Let's jump into this, though. So we've got a couple different difficulty options. So Sleuth is basically you cannot die no matter what. Get through the story. Indomitable Spirit. Gumshoe. Comfortable difficulty. Chase Ambition. Led with Spirit. Nothing major. Standard for Private Eye. And then Truth Seeker. And absolutely none of these tell you anything about them except Sleuth. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, $50, I was expecting way worse. So, $50 gets a pass. Yo, Jaginga's starting a game as we speak. When did your copy arrive? Did you get like an 11 p.m. Amazon delivery? This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places. How can I read it that fast? Didn't even care. Jag, can you remind me, what did you pick this up on? Did you do PS5 or what are you playing this on? I think actually my PS5, I think you're even in the thumbnail for this. I took a screenshot of it. I think actually it outed you as playing on PS5. Dang. Good to know, Jack Frost. Jack Frost, have you played this before?
As the sun shines, so too does it cast shadow. Such is the law of the heavens and of the earth.
I've seen this so much, but it is absolutely wild how clean this looks.
So lies dark. We exist to vanquish that darkness. Young one, first you must state your name.
Alright guys, remember, his name is not Raidou Kuzunoha, or else all of the internet will make fun of you for being a fake fan. The only canon name for Raidou is, you guessed it, Spencer Presley. As you would expect.
Very well. Then so you shall be called.
But I'll just call you Raidou.
Now,
hey, what's up, Loomy? How's it going?
Come to the training hall.
I'm so sad that I've not streamed in so long. Damn, I haven't streamed a game since Dynasty Warriors, and I haven't streamed anything since I opened Prismatic Evolutions. That's insane. Hey, what's up, man?
I am the head of the Kuzunoha village.
Good lord, how long is auto advance on?
The place where you
I had to press it. I was like, what's happening?
You have done well to endure the village's training and assume candidate status for this role.
Thanks, dude.
We, the Kuzunoha clan, have contended with monsters in the darkness, staving off the threat they pose for 1,300 years. The trial you are about to undertake will determine whether you are fit to join our prestigious ranks. So, I ask, are you prepared to lead the life of a devil summoner?
Yeah, honestly, this game does have such an underrated soundtrack.
The monsters that we do battle with are known as demons.
We call them daemons,
Demons
though.
possess great intellect and power. They utilize these traits to prey upon humanity, feasting upon both flesh and soul. They are wretched abominations that threaten the peace of our society.
Oh my god, Carlos, please tell me you've ever named someone Bender Bending Rodriguez.
The Kuzunoha fight fire with fire, taming and commanding demons themselves. employing the might of demons to slay their vile kin in turn. That is what it means to be a devil summoner. So, I ask, are you prepared to lead the life of a devil summoner?
Hell yeah.
Very good. I trust you will maintain that resolve. Now, we shall commence the trial. You will be the final candidate to undergo this trial. As of yet, none have succeeded. I hope you will at least survive.
Alright, let's check our stuff. By the way, for people who have either not played it in a while, or have only played Raidou Remastered, I cannot stress this enough. Please look at the original game. Like, this is such a remake in so many ways. It is wild how much work they put into this. Like, brother, I'm moving the camera. Yeah, this is a 60. Village teachings. Okay, we don't have access to options yet.
First, demonstrate your skills of the blade.
Alright, everybody, I'm gonna need you to take bets. How long until G Fuel announces, when's the G Fuel Raidou sauce announced? Jump attacks are also possible. Oh, by the way, I was smart enough and remembered to actually put monetization on for this, so if you get ads, I apologize. I would like to make at least 3 pennies from this live stream, so you have been warned. Hey, you got the... Gotta get all 5 of those pennies, man. Gotta get that YouTube revenue and getting at about one tenth of my rent every month. By the way, I have not paid too much attention. Has anyone seen Xbox marketing this game? I've been kind of surprised. Obviously, this one's not on Game Pass, but kind of surprising. Like, they've been, at least nothing's like tied to this. There's no marketing or whatever, but very, very strange. Also, Preacher's Game, a great reason this reminds you so much of Persona 4. A, they're the same composer, but these games literally came out like, oh god, I'm trying to think, because yeah, Raidou 2 was 08, so this Raidou 1 came out before in 06, and then 08 we got Persona 4. So, Jack Frost, I am going to be picking up all the DLC. I'm not gonna lie, I went over it all when it was on the store, and I was like so horrified at what they're selling this time. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm like, oh, we might have to put our foot down on this one. Like, they're straight up, like, they're selling an exclusive item that's only in the DLC, and it's just a revive with full health. Everything else you just get for free, do whatever, and it's just so absurd. Like, the price for 6 demons, 4 challenge missions, legitimately, like, this might be some of the worst DLC Atlas has ever done, and there's nothing new content-wise. Like, I'll look at the trials. The trials may actually have some meat to them, but outside of the trials, it's like, yeah, a couple of demons and everything else just looks like hot garbage. Like, even at $15 if you got the digital deluxe edition, it feels like a ripoff. The best deal you can get if you buy physical is for $20. And then, like, if you're buying them a la carte, again, which you shouldn't, oh, it's so weird. Like, because they hid nothing behind, like, there's no costumes, there's no music, no nothing. All the stuff that they felt that they had left to charge just looks like complete garbo. But I mean, honestly, if the worst thing about this game is that its DLC blows, it can't be that bad. I mean, Nocturne... No, honestly, it's a funny thing. Nocturne at least has better DLC in the sense that Nocturne had DLC music. Like, yeah, it should have been free, but the music was at least cool. Oh my god, dude. I need... I mean, I've been wanting to play Stellar Blade for a while. All the stuff with the Game of the Year edition and, like, the Nikkei DLC is so wild. I'm like, God, I would love to play this, even though it is so degenerate.
Next, you shall demonstrate your marksmanship. Bullets of pure silver are adequately injurious.
No, well, shouldn't say get mad. I don't get mad at Atlas. I just get disappointed.
Compose yourself and allow your bullets to pierce your enemies.
So this is a really minor thing. I don't think I'm going to care that much. The fact that the battle transition for this game is just a PNG of Raidou sliding across the screen every time is so funny to me with, like, how jank it looks compared to everything else in the game. It's very weird. Like, does anyone else, like, find it funny that, like, the transition is literally just, like, a screen wipe with a PNG? It's Resident Evil, the Raidou edition. Jeffers, that's such a good question because, like, ironically, they could poop out a remaster of Raidou 2 pretty quick because of how much Raidou 1 remaster just takes from Raidou. But, like, this took us so many years. Like, well, I think people don't remember. Nocturne HD came out almost 5 years ago. I guarantee you this game did not take 5 years to remaster. So it's like, they could be done with both. I'd believe it. The whole release order is out of whack. I think it... Like, unless this blows up sales-wise, which I don't think that'll blow up, I think it'll do good. I don't think it's gonna, like, be a, like, multi-million seller, like, week one. I bet it will sell a couple 100,000 copies, for sure. I think it's coming out during a good time, in between a bunch of big stuff. But, assuming this doesn't, like, absolutely, like, blow up like crazy... I almost think it would make sense, and people might hate this, but if we're not, like, if Atlas is hard saying no to, we are not doubling up on the HD remasters. Like we're not going to do DDS 1 and 2 as one game, which I think they should do. But if they're really not going to do that, I think do DDS 1 next, then Raidou 2, then DDS 2. I think the correct answer should be do DDS 1 and 2 at the same time, just because of those games. But I mean, even Raidou 1 and 2 are not that long. Like, they could have been remastered together. Also, hey Max, I hope you are doing well. It is very nice to see. I hope you are doing dandy. Thank you for popping by the way. I don't think I was gonna say I think I can count the amount of times I've live streamed on this channel on one hand since we have met in person. I hope you are doing well though. Alright, let's get some extra health. Yeah, we are still in the earliest of earliest days for Raidou, but honestly, I'm just looking forward to taking a turn-based RPG break and doing some hack and slash fun stuff with this.
Very well. Next, take up your weapons and demonstrate your instincts for battle.
That is tough. I'm going to disagree a little bit, Preacher's Game. I think it's weird because, like, I think Raidou at the Switch 2 launch actually would have done a little bit better than releasing right now. The only point of comparison for that's a problem is Sega had this weird, like, let's flood the Switch 2 launch with a bunch of games that most people aren't going to be that excited about. Like, Yakuza 0, easily their biggest game for Switch 2, but the biggest selling point for that game can be watched in a 30-minute YouTube cutscene. And most fans are not fans of the new cutscene, so it's pretty low there. Raidou would be brand new, even as an HD remaster, and was going to be pretty well received no matter what. Shadow Sonic Generations, no upgrade, nothing new, nothing fun there. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. That game has, like, one new mode, and, like, nobody seems to care about it or even know that it came out. I know there's another one. I think there was something else that Sega had put out with it. But yeah, it's just like, Sega was, like, put out a whole bunch of stuff, and unless, outside of the normal Yakuza treatment, it was just kind of like, even fans I know who like Yakuza aren't sold on the stuff that Director's Cut has, whereas this would have been something different, a cheaper game, on other platforms, and new. Like, because that was a big thing everyone had to stick up their ass for Switch 2, was like, oh, well, it's not a new game. Like, I've played Cyberpunk before. Like, even this being a remaster, this is such a different remaster, and I don't know if this is controversial to say, I clearly think that Raidou Remaster is a more impressive re-release than Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Because the funniest part about Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, that fucking director doesn't even work at RGG anymore. Like, that'd be like if Konami had the balls to call Metal Gear Solid Delta Metal Gear Solid 3 the Kojima cut. He's like, motherfucker, I don't even work there anymore. And again, no shame to Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Like, Yakuza 0 is a great game. I think the price that they're selling it at is a good deal if you've never played it before. But it's a PS4 game and has been around for many years, and nothing like drastically different with it. Like gameplay-wise, there's nothing added outside of the multiplayer mode. And the multiplayer mode is very specific of, are you into this kind of a multiplayer game? I think the Switch 2 seems really easy to make fun of right now, especially with launch. But it's like, Nintendo knows what they're doing, and like, look at the reception everybody had to Donkey Kong this week. It's like, every month that we get another exclusive for this machine is just going to be another reason people are going to want it. Like, even as a dedicated Mario Kart machine, like, not even considering all the stuff for backwards compatibility, I have no regret about buying that. Like, I think it's a super solid system. Like, normally I would wait in terms of buying another version of Raidou Remastered, but like, I'm so genuinely curious to see what that game plays like on Switch portably compared to PS5 that I was like, sure, let's check it out.
Yes, your training has certainly paid off.
Oh my god, dude. Can you imagine, like, the time, like, the TTP, the time to penis Donkey Kong's 3D paint mode is going to have? Like, people are going to be drawing dongs on that thing, like, minute one.
A demon shall be unleashed here. Though little danger there may be within the village's barrier, remain vigilant all the same. First, we will permit to you usage of the art of confinement. Now then, make the demon your ally.
Yo, look at that big old spoon. Game is good. I am glad I was able to stream it. We were dangerously close to me not getting this game today, because my GameStop pre-order did not arrive in time.
Wait, you ain't thinking of trying to make me your ally, are ya? Good one, kid. But you know what? I'll admit you got guts. If you want my power so bad, then come and get it!
Good.
Not gonna lie, I feel like that did not deserve to be a silver trophy. I've not checked out the trophy list for this yet, so I'm very curious to see what the platinum is like. Yeah, honestly, outside of the fact that Bravely Default is a game keycard, I legitimately think, like, charging $40 for that's pretty fair. I think any other publisher would have tried to charge more for that, even as a straight port.
You've successfully tamed a demon. Thus, the first step is complete. You are hereby permitted to summon demons.
Thanks, dog.
Summon the Ukobak you can find, and make use of his assistance in combat. The real trial is about to begin. Are you at all hesitant?
I'm just more wondering, who are these people who were bleeding? Who are these bleeding boys?
So you maintain your composure even now. Such boldness is fitting for those who handle demons. Then, demonstrate the secret arts of the Kuzunoha. Show us how you command demons.
Man, they did a pretty good job with the pre-rendered cutscenes. They're like, oh, we're so scared of his big spoon.
I'm in this for the long haul now. So, you better put me in where it counts, you hear?
Good.
So, chat, just by a show of hands or graphic emojis, who here has actually played OG Raidou 1 before?
Might you be able to pass the entire trial?
They said it couldn't be done. Only 13 people have ever done it before me.
Hi there, I'm Alp.
What's up, Alp?
Hey, you think we could talk for just a bit? I saw you fighting with your friend just now, and gosh, you have some real potential. You're not like those other candidates. Something's different about you for sure.
I feel like you can summon 2 demons at once.
So, humans are so depressing these days, you know? It kind of makes me depressed too. I wish someone would, like, reignite my spirit or something. Think you could do it?
Okay, hold on. I need to pull up who said this. Jack Frost said, nope, just watch playthroughs. I'm just gonna say this right now. Again, I've said this very publicly before. I have nothing against him as a person. I was so horrified when I was looking up Raidou Remastered videos when the embargo was up. And, like, one of the first videos that came up in incognito mode, so I was like, okay, what pops up if you're, like, not signed into my YouTube account for Raidou Remastered? It was a fucking 13-hour-long video of Faz just full playthroughing the game. Like, it was just one of those, like, full game, the movie, one long video. And I'm like, who does this? Like, not who makes these. Like, I get it. Like, they get views. They get lots of, like... It's just, like, my brain cannot wrap around the idea of just being like, play new video game. Or watch man on YouTube play new video game. So so strange. Local man with barely 6,000 subscribers over here, though, criticizing man with 100,000 times more. Faz is such an interesting person. I've messaged him on and off over the years. I really want to get him on the show. He's getting better. He's getting better, apparently, with his English. He wants to come on. I've told him, I'm like, listen, dude, like, we don't have to, like, do anything crazy. I would just love to, like, talk shop with him, because he's just got such a interesting history with doing Atlas stuff on YouTube, because, like, it is so out of my wheelhouse for, like, what I look for, but clearly there is a market for it. So like, I find it so interesting, especially because back in the day, like, Atlas very specifically did not like his channel.
So, how about it? Think you could reignite my spirit?
It's definitely very much like, especially back in the day, if you guys remember, like, old Atlas, like, every time a new game would come out or get remastered or ported, they would always be like, hey, if we see you tweeting about this game after 7 o'clock at night, we're gonna stick the hounds off you. So obviously, like, a YouTube channel just showing off every aspect of their game for free, not the biggest, not the biggest, not the biggest fan of it, I bet.
So, how... So, how about it? So, how about it?
Hold on. I may have missed something? Why am I not allowed to ignite this?
Ukobak.
Oh, I literally have to ignite her. There we go.
Oh, it's like my spirit's on fire now!
Oh. That was, what was it? OG Persona 5 streaming guidelines were one of the most hilarious things ever. The PS4 would natively block you once you finish the prologue. So it was like you were allowed to stream or take screenshots of the first hour of the game and nothing else. It was like, what an absolute waste, and they never removed the feature. They just, like, changed it for Royal. Absolutely ridiculous.
I knew you were special. You sure got a talent for handling demons. Yeah, your mag feels so nice. Well, I'm gonna go now. Thanks, human. I won't forget you.
P5R wasn't much better. Thankfully, the PS5 version removed all of it, which, as it should.
Well done. Your skills are
P5R, letting you stream everything up to the third semester at least made more sense, especially for back in the day. It was silly to be blocked completely, but more understandable for that game. There you go. I've now earned the Raidou.
Final test. Go forth and triumph.
Oh man, this gonna be so hard. I gotta fight this person. No, Strikers has a couple things blocked. Oh, no. Strikers is completely streamable and recordable, except the final boss fight and the final dungeon, which is very short. So again, more understandable not to see the very end of it, and the fact that you can stream everything except the ending is, I think, fair.
Over again, but I'm always missing one. I cannot be free until I slay 100 devil summoners. But you'll be my 100th, won't you? have 99 humans.
I mean, that's kind of rude of us. We could have given her that 100th.
Suppose playtime is over.
Like, will the shackles come off, or will she just get larger?
Kikumushi has broken the barrier. She's out of control.
She's out of control!
Get out of there. You'll be killed. This is beyond any mere trial now.
The blank stare.
Silence. No one escapes. The entire Kuzunoha clan will die. And then at last I'll be free. Ah, how my spirit stirs at the thought.
Let me just remind you all, it is so weird that this game finally has voice acting.
Soaring spirit right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Ready for this? We meet again, human. I sensed something peculiar about your mag. I bet you can summon 2 demons at once.
No. I have to wait for the sequel to do that.
Join you. In fact, I won't take no for an answer.
Oh my god.
It's been ages since the village last witnessed a summoner command 2 demons at once.
You can't make that big of a deal of it. Like, it's a game you're like,
Terrifying
guys, you don't understand the graphical
And we shall leave this.
limitations we had before.
Hey, don't forget about me, Al! I'm not letting you have all the fun!
2 at the same time.
And a lot of innuendos in this opening.
Interesting. But I won't be defeated. I'll crush you like the vermin you are.
I really hope this game has a lot of voice acting. I'm not saying everything has to be voice acted, but it's definitely been more than I would have expected. All right. Need more mag.
Good.
Ooh, that was a lot of leveling up. I mentioned this on the podcast, but I will say, I guess because Raidou wasn't a costume in Persona 4. No, I wouldn't. I would expect a P4 remake is not going to have any SMT costumes, let alone Raidou. I think it'd be cool. Important to still remember, Persona 5 Persona 5 Royal on Switch, PC, Xbox, and PS5 still has not added back in Raidou's costume,
Good.
even though that was in every other version of the game originally. which is Bonanzas.
Ready for this?
Hashtag justice for Raidou.
What a feeling. Peace at last. I guess you were a true devil summoner all along.
You have done well defeating an unexpectedly formidable foe. The trial has now come to its conclusion. There is no mistaking that you have prevailed. We shall confer upon you a new name, and formally acknowledge you as one of the Kuzunoha.
Oh, were you got the cuz? You part of the cuz clan?
The village hereby confers upon you the name Raidou Kuzunoha. You are the 14th to carry this name. Your birth name shall stay with the village. From now on, you shall be Raidou Kuzunoha the 14th.
Thanks, Korea.
Devil Summoner. The capital is in your hands. However, you will not bear this burden alone. Goto Doji, come forth.
So, this boy is the next Raidou, you say? Well, if that is what the village wants. Right. You may call me Goto. It's a pleasure to meet you. Raidou the 14th. Successor to the Raidou name. Take care to remember this. This may seem like a lonely, nameless shrine at first glance. However, this is where the Kuzunoha clan can contact Yatagarasu. By following a specific set of steps, we can meet the Herald. Go on, try it.
Just remember, think of Ray Chase voice acting Goto less as a cat and more as a train conductor or as Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. Whatever one floats your boat.
It seems the name of Raidou has been succeeded. I see. So you are the 14th. I am the bringer of tidings from Yatagarasu. I am the overseer of the Kuzunoha clan and its mission, to protect this land from spiritual threats.
The supranationalist organization, Yatagarasu. They command the devil summoners in this country. They also clean up any messes the demons leave behind. The Kuzunoha clan is under the command of Yatagarasu.
Every generation of Raidou Kuzunoha has been tasked with safeguarding the capital. The capital is the vibrant center of this country. People, institutions, so much is concentrated there, which makes it an ideal hunting ground for demons. Raidou, if demons ever appear in the capital, you must slay them before the people face any harm. That is your duty, and the people must never know of you. You exist in the darkness in order to vanquish that very darkness. Never forget that.
So then, what is needed of us now?
Raidou will go to the capital. There, he will become a detective apprentice. Make your way to Narumi Detective Agency. The head of the office, Narumi, works with us.
Oh, a devil summoner and a detective. Interesting.
We have also settled the formalities with the school that you attend. One final thing. To commemorate your succession as the 14th, please take this. This mirror will allow you to see a demon's abilities. It should prove itself useful in the coming battles.
All right, now something for me. Since I'll be partnering with a detective, I believe it'll be worth keeping this detective journal. I'll be taking note of any words or phrases that are relevant to a
Ooh. I'm gonna give Raidou the pass. Yakuza is cool, but Raidou gets the... He's got the legacy behind it.
Plus, anything else important we've learned up until now?
Oh my god, I love the little autosave option.
That should do it. Now then, let's be off to the so-called Narumi Detective Agency.
Go forth, Raidou, and ensure the capital's safety.
You know it. Just Goto just straight dead looking you in the eyes. And so, Raidou Kuzunoha begins his new duties. Between his academic studies and detective approach... Jesus, man, you want to slow down? We're trying to read over here! Such were the busy days he spent in the capital. And now... Taisho 20, the capital.
Been over 60 years since the Meiji Restoration. The capital, once known as Edo, well, let's just say it's growing fast. These days, it's all about being modern. Cash and science are king. No one...
Atlas can't escape the high schooler allegations.
Gods and the supernatural. But, make no mistake. To this day, they lurk in the shadows, watching and laughing at us.
By the way, has anyone found out who the voice actor of Narumi is?
We're the only detectives that specialize.
I tried looking into it today, but I still can't tell who it is.
Early yesterday morning, another unexplained disappearance reportedly occurred. This is the latest in an ongoing series of bizarre events. Eyewitnesses have reported seeing a strange red-shaped monster at the scene of the incident. As the local authorities continue their search for the culprit, their lack of progress.
Moshi
Yes,
Moshi.
this is the Narumi Detective Agency.
God, those cutouts look so clean.
Hello? Hello? You're detectives, right?
Yep, I just told you that.
The kind of detectives that take any case, right?
The real desperate
we only
ones.
take, special cases, if you catch my drift.
I have this problem. I don't really know what to do, and I want to talk to you about
The Lod's Dungeon office is such a vibe.
Go Megaiety Bridge right away.
Listen, kid, I'm sure you're a
God, I
nice
love
girl, but
Lost
I'm
Judgment.
not in the mood for prank calls. Where are your parents?
No, I mean it. I'm telling you straight. Please, sir. Please, help.
Hey, hello? She hung up. So, she needs us, huh? Nothing better to do. Guess we're on the case, Raidou.
I'm on the case. Oh my god, can you imagine a Raidou x Harvey Birdman collab crossover? Ooh, okay, I want Raidou 3. I don't want it to become turn-based. I do want to keep it action. I don't want it... I do not want it to be modern day, though. I feel like you'll lose some of the vibes. You could do future, like future Taisho era, like alt history future. I think modern is the boringest choice for Raidou 3.
Excuse me, are you from the Narumi Detective Agency?
That's right. I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
Yes. Well...
Listen, sweetheart, any other time I'd hear you out. But it's late and it's raining buckets out here. You should head on home for tonight.
Sir, please. This can't wait. I want you to...
kill me.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
Hey now, miss, you shouldn't joke about things like that.
I'm almost 16. If it happens,
Oh, hold on. So we've got breaking news. The voice actor of Narmi is Lucian Dodge, who I have never heard of before. He has been in Witch Watch, Fate Strange, Romancing Saga 2 remake, that Batman VR game. Oh, that's why he sounds familiar. Okay, he did some voices in Unicorn Overlord, but you would mostly know him. He was Akaza, the upper rank demon. Oh, he's also voicing. Oh, okay, I totally hear it now. Okay. The one that would make the most sense. He was Akinari Kamiki from P3R, the sick boy. That is he's basically what if the sick dying guy from P3R didn't die and grew up to be a detective agency guy. Okay, that makes way more sense. Yeah, he did Mahito. What else has he done? Man, I gotta reach out to this dude. Note to self. Oh my god, he was a mannequin in Soul Hackers 2. I knew he was the GOAT. Look at this, what a Chad. Alright, man, damn. We got a contender, baby. We gotta get this man on the podcast.
Watch out!
That was somehow the weakest grenade I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, it's communist China! What is that reaction noise? What?
Whoa, wait.
Oh, listen, bro, I'll say this. I even like the people who were involved with Nocturne HD. So this is Cup of Tea production. They're the same people who did SMT5. But, full stop, there's a lot of voice acting I did not think was good in Nocturne HD. I think Nocturne HD was more misses than anything. Ooh, I like how he sounds. But, Nocturne, compared to Raidou Remastered, voice acting-wise alone, is night and day so much better. Good lord, dude! These guys sound great.
Do not pursue the girl.
That was a really cool effect on their voice. Get back here, Shocker! I'll find you! No, don't put that out there. They do not need to remake Nocturne. No, they do not. No, they do not.
We haven't heard so much as a peep about that incident from yesterday. I have heard a lot of weird rumors about that bridge. Like folks disappearing, then showing back up out of nowhere. Maybe that bird from yesterday really is involved in the sort of stuff we deal with. And the way she asked us to kill her? Didn't like that one bit. Not to mention those Red Soldier guys. Hey Raidou, think you can look into that business from yesterday? client up and vanished right under our noses. We can't just sit around twiddling our thumbs, can we?
You noticed it too, didn't you, Raidou? Those red special guards were demons. The Kuzunoha can't stand idly by with those things prowling the capital.
Great, then if that's settled, I'll leave the investigating to you, Raidou. I'd go, but it's easier for you anyway. What with those demons of yours and all.
It's not that simple, you clod.
See? Goto says, "Meow, you're so smart." Not that I speak cat or anything.
Ignore him, Raidou. Let's just get to work.
Okay, good to know. By the way, quick little heads up for my memory. I have not played Raidou 1 since, I'm going to say like 2012, maybe 2013. Whenever the hell it came out on PS3. So, it's been a while. I am familiar with what is different, but I'm pretty fresh still.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Here you go. Stop by Konoya down the street before looking for that girl. Who knows? Could find something useful.
It's my bribe money.
What kind of dame asks to be killed? We can't leave this one be. But I've got a hunch that this case is bigger than we know. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What kind of dame asks? But I've got...
Here's a funny one. For your reference, I've added some entries to the detective... blah, 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 blah. Gathered information... Spoilers, you might call them. Alright, do that after the game. I really need to, like, try and figure out why they were like, you know what would be great pre-order bonus DLC for this game? Glasses. Like, they're not even, like, unless I'm, like, really forgetting something, like, I do not know what these glasses are supposed to be for. Like, if it was Joker's glasses, make them Joker's glasses. But they're just glasses. They're not. That's the thing. They're not even like. Oh my god! It's so weird. Gonna get an ulcer trying to figure this out.
My door's always open.
Yeah, they are. They're literally just like Taisho era appropriate glasses. Look at this nerd. Yeah, look at these glasses. What is cool about these? Also, he just doesn't look like a dude who'd wear glasses too. And I will say the NPC characters, especially like this child, some chunky models. Gomaden. Someone taught that child how to summon demons. I'm your chakra. Boy, 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 boy. Man, the map is weirdly jerky. Oh, this looks really clean. I'm loving how this looks.
Trinkets from all over the world end up in Konoya, the capital's finest antique shop. Hey, you're the new guy from the Narumi Detective Agency. Well, no window shopping.
No, like, literally, Carlos, I could not agree more, like, the amount of work went into this. I'm like, I really feel like we should call this a remake.
You know the saying, time is money? It means I don't have time to talk.
Damn. Got him.
You know the saying...
Gomaden. Oh. Fine, I didn't want to summon demons anyway.
Come back soon.
Oh my god. Yo, shout out to Randy Pitchford. I like to imagine he was doing like some 3D chess all along. Alright. Should we chase the cat?
This is Conan. You know the saying, leaving all...
I feel like something should have happened with the cat running in there. Oh man, even as a massive Borderlands fan, I still haven't seen Borderlands the movie. I'm like, oh, no, no thank you. I'll be really curious to see the credits when I beat this game of like how legitimately like big was the team for this? Because like it feels like a smaller project, but like again, more work went into this than you would think, while it's still feeling like an appropriately priced title. Like I don't think anyone looks at the $50 and is like, oh, what a ripoff. But also, I don't think people are gonna look at this like Expedition and be like, oh yeah, you could have charged more for it. Like I don't think anyone's gonna say that. Mind filling me in?
No. Come now.
Shopkeeper is ill today. We'll be back when Risei's grandma's feeling better.
Hey, is that schoolboy looking at us?
Wow, no joke, did ITL really work on this again? Hold on, I gotta pull this up. Are you like... I mean, I know the info's probably out there. Did ITL really work on this again? That's insane. That is really crazy. Yeah, ITL did all the primary development on Nocturne HD.
He looks like he can get any girl he wants with a face like that. He's just messing with us. Don't make eye contact.
Right. Like I don't know what's really on your mind. Hey, is that schoolboy looking at us? Is he flirting? Shh.
He look...
Right.
Man, today I remembered ITL. I did that video way back when of like what studios made like what Atlas games. I should like do like an updated one of those. Cause like now we've got P3P, all the remakes. Man, yeah, and this. God. It was like a blast from the past. Have not thought about them in so long.
What?
Well, P4G Remaster we knew because that was out on PC when I last done that. But yeah, P3P is new.
Hey, you, over there. Yeah, come here a minute.
I suppose he means us? Who is that man?
Mo, Raidou, it's you. Sorry about that. I thought you were someone else.
Detective Kazama. I should have known. If he's involved, he can bet something's about to go wrong.
Move along, Raidou. I have no business with you. Look, I'm on a stakeout, okay? I'm busy. I knew he'd slip up sooner or later, but actually kidnap... Why, Raidou. Lovely weather out here today, isn't it? Yes, sirree.
First he stops us, then he wants us gone, and now he's hiding something? It sounded like he was about to say kidnapping, right? Perhaps the police are looking into the missing girl. Raidou, teach this piker a lesson, and find out what the police know about that kidnapping. Devil Summoner style, of course.
Devil Summoner style.
What am I even doing here? Why the hell do I gotta be the one to stake out Narumi? You don't gotta send someone out just because we got a tip. So what if a witness spotted him at Ushigome Gaeri Bridge with that missing girl? What a waste of time! Just cuff the guy and toss him in the slammer. Done!
Even if he is just beating his gums, is that something an officer should be saying? At any rate, Raidou, you think this missing girl of his is the one we met last night? Let's try to get some confirmation on whether we're both looking for the same person.
Oh, it's a swallowtail butterfly. Looks like the Daidoji family crest. Nah, it couldn't be. I'm probably just jumping to conclusions because of that missing Daidoji girl.
Oh, the Daidoji family, eh? Raidou, let's say we try investigating the Daidoji family. Perhaps we'll learn something useful.
I will say, is there not... Is there not a way to, like, make the map bigger? There we go. I was like, I feel like there has to be. Now, what is this for? Alright, I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Alright, we will leave.
No need to ride the streetcars now. Let's focus on...
Well...
Pardon me, sir. No one is permitted to enter without an appointment.
I already did, though.
Terribly sorry, but I must ask you to leave. Will there be anything else? That's hers. I must apologize for my rudeness. Please, sir, follow me.
I understand you met Kaya. Was she safe? I beg your pardon. I'm Kiyoshi Daidoji, her uncle. Can you tell me what happened? So, that's what happened to Kaya. I see. Well, she disappeared about 10 days ago.
10 days ago?
Since then, my brother Takeshi, Kaya's father, has grown more ill with each passing day. We're an old, prestigious family, as I'm sure you already know. Kaya would have taken his place if it came to that.
They wish this dude has the thickest neck.
But if something happens to her, what would become of the Daidoji family name? That's my biggest concern, honestly. However, you say you really met Kaya and caught a glimpse of her abductors? Raidou, was it? I'd like to ask you to track Kaya down. My brother isn't doing well, and I was recently informed there's nothing his doctors can do. At the very least, I want him to see his daughter's face one last time. Let me know as soon as you find out where she is. I'm very worried about her. We can only pray she's still all right.
It's time, sir.
If you have any questions, Nakamura will be glad to answer them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm expecting company.
The head of the house, Master Takeshi Daidoji, has already asked the police to search for Miss Kaya. I don't mean to supersede Master Kyoshi's words, but there's no need to trouble you. Besides, Master would prefer this matter not be made public. I trust that you understand, Detective. Until next time, then.
They certainly seem to have a lot going on. We don't seem particularly welcome here, but Kiyoshi did ask for our help. I'm sure he won't mind if we look around.
Alright, gang. I guess, is quick save my only choice for save? I guess it is. Alright, folks. I gotta go to bed. I gotta work hilariously soon. And I'm looking forward to playing this weekend. Let me know what you think, though, if you're playing the game. I'll try and stream it at least one more time this weekend, but I definitely want to get to work on trying to get further enough in this game so that I can access and check out what this horrendous DLC actually looks like. But game looks great, game runs great, game sounds great. I'm excited. Thank you for watching, everybody. It was nice chatting with you. I'll make sure I not wait 6 months in between streams like last time. And, yeah, if you enjoyed the video and are not subscribed somehow, please consider. I super appreciate it. See you later. Bye.